wanted to share with you guys my evening routine. I've shared with you my morning routine. I will link that below in case you haven't seen it. But I wanted to share with you how I clean up after dinner and how I reset myself for the next day so I can kind of hit the ground running, so to speak, when I get up. I love Fly Lady. I have followed her for years, and I also love how Jen does it on YouTube. She has been a huge inspiration to me for cleaning routines. And truly, like she says, once you get a cleaning routine down and you have things in a specific order, truly, it doesn't take any time at all. This whole cleaning routine probably takes me, I don't know, about 12 minutes. It doesn't really take me very long at all, and it is such a huge blessing to myself when I get up the next morning to have a clean kitchen. So one of the biggest things that I have been able to teach my kids that's been a huge help to me is just to bring their dishes over to the sink after they get done eating. It saves me so many steps. It cleans off the surfaces immediately, and it's just a huge jump start to this whole process. So I go ahead and start the dishwasher so that can be running while I'm doing this cleanup. Then I usually wipe down all the surfaces. And after I get that all of those things done, usually my leftovers have cooled down, so then I can put them in a Tupperware and put them away in the refrigerator. Then comes time for the hand wash items. I typically only have maybe 3-4 items that I actually hand wash. Generally some pots and pans, and then my crock pot bowl. Then I go ahead and wipe my table off and get kind of my dining room table back in order, put on the pretty things that go on my table, and then I go ahead and sweep. I know it seems crazy to sweep every day, but those of you with kids know that it needs it every day. So I got myself a nice broom, and I really like how it works. I was trying to use a really horrible broom there for a while, and it was highly frustrating. So I would suggest, just going to Walmart and getting yourself a nice broom. It really does help. And then I just sweep quickly under the table. I quickly sweep my kitchen. I don't make it like perfect, but I just do that really fast. And then I just empty the trash, and a lot of times I'll have one of my kids take this out, or sometimes my husband will do it. And then generally I just, after I replace the bag, I just take both the recycling and the garbage outside. Then this is the step that I don't have to do every night, but I take some sort of abrasive cleaner, and I take a sponge and I really go at my sink, and I shine up my faucet and I scrub all around the sink basically, and just get it really, really clean. It leaves it smelling really nice, and it also it feels very clean, and I don't have to do it every night, thankfully. If you have made something that has splattered all over, I also take that same cleaner, and just with the non-abrasive side of the sponge, I'll just go and clean my oven and stovetop. And then I typically just wipe it all down and get it all cleaned up, and then I'll take a rag and kind of dry it, and it shines it up and doesn't leave any streaks. And then I always wipe down the front of my oven and also around the top, as you can see, because it really does get splatters up there a lot. And then I always wipe down the front of my dishwasher as well, because it's black. I'm sure any dishwasher would show the spots, but my kids touch mine a lot, and so there's always tons of fingerprints and stuff by the end of the day. Then I just grab all of my hand towels and dishcloths and I replace them and I go put them away in the laundry room. And then you have this beautiful, clean kitchen and dining room that is ready to go for the next morning. And it's such a good feeling.